which means that there's like stuff that he's not ignorant in.
He's just being humble. They're
Yeah,
really
he
aren't.
Yeah. He's like, Xi would toss Jimmy around like a chew toy if he became president. Everybody, right now, we're going to move into not unserious political commentary, but finally some serious political commentary. Okay. There's a lot of people who have run for election in the past. And, you know, some are great contenders, some are not, some are old. But until now, we've never had a guy like Mr. Beast, YouTube legend, Jimmy Donaldson, the king of North Carolina. Okay, here he is.
North Carolina, there's nowhere else he could be from. It's the most nondescript place. It's really perfect for him.
Is that what every man in North Carolina looks like?
Kinda, yeah.
Generic.
James Donaldson, our friend, all three of ours. He hasn't been to my house, but he's been to yours.
Yeah.
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, recently.
2 weeks ago.
I visited you in Australia. Only you. Oh, and then we can do the Tyler Oliveira. Who are voting for a video?
Watch this
This
one.
was
It's
million
solid.
views in
the
4
only
days.
working journalist in the
Yeah,
world.
I know.
You've
Our
seen it
favorite.
before?
Oh, yeah. Who do you think got me into politics? Tyler Oliveira.
Us too.
Yeah, I mean,
And then another banger
I
video.
love this
Johnny
one.
Harris. Johnny Harris for war with China.
that's his fucking war face.
Yeah, that's his war phase. Bro, he
That
got
looks like
out.
that's me when I'd go to the grocery store with my mom as a 5-year-old and she'd run into her friend. Can we go?
Yeah, no, you don't understand, dude. He's ready to take down the CCP, okay?
Oh yeah, he'll fucking your ass and give you an explainer on why you died.
Mr. Beast, on July 6th, on this incredibly important day that will be remembered throughout American history, at 5 a.m. Eastern time, so it's, or Pacific time, so it's 8:17 a.m.
So
his
he was
time.
in bed waking up and was like,
Yeah.
I'm tweeting
president.
this.
He said, if we lower the age to run for president, I'll jump in the race.
Who is that addressed to? Like Congress?
The age control.
612,000.
Yeah.
612,000 people that liked it, myself included. Now, I wanted to do it publicly because I want to be his labor secretary.
Yeah. Or is that because Twitter removed that you can see likes? So you're like, I want proof of this.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it before everyone could see that I did it. Okay, I'm throwing him in the ring.
There's no point to endorsing someone in private.
No.
I would like the James Jesus Angleton of Mr. Beast's CIA. I would like to be the head of counter espionage.
Yeah. So he wanted to lower the age to run for president, and he's going to jump in the race. And after a couple days of endless back and forth, people wrote articles on it. Of course, like I'm sure there was a Philip DeFranco video on it. You know what I mean? People were filled in. He came out 11 hours ago, 11 in the morning, again at 5 a.m. Our time, 8 a.m. his time, and tweeted out, "If I were president, I wouldn't care about party lines. I just always truly make the American people my number one priority," as opposed to other presidents who do care about party lines and don't make the American people his number one priority, or rather don't claim to do so.
Does he think he's like the first guy to say this?
Yeah.
Like it's so, I like he wouldn't say this unless he thought, wait, how come none of these guys say they care about the American people first?
Yeah.
For problems I'm ignorant in, I'd have experts from the left and right advise me on them. Dude, this is Barack Obama.
Oh my God, yeah, it is.
This is Barack Obama.
This is really, Mr. Beast is the Obungler. I could see Obama doing all the Mr. Beast stuff. We got 100 people, ages 0 through 100, to sleep in a Costco, and we're gonna go on healthcare.gov.
Okay, I can't talk. I'm not talking shit here because when he says experts from the left, he means me. Okay, so Labor Secretary Hasan calling
Yeah, but
in,
then who's on the right? Is that
like Ben Shapiro,
Ben Shapiro? Okay.
probably. And then try to find the middle ground that's best for America. Wouldn't be buyable. Don't care about things. That's also what Trump said. Don't care about doing things just because my party says I should. And I would focus on uniting the country instead of dividing it. Anyways, we can pick this up in 15 years when I'm old enough to run. Haha.
This is so Obungler. I'm gonna focus on uniting the country instead of dividing it. Like even Trump said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Every-
everyone said that.
Every president has said that.
You know, like I want
Except for who
Yeah.
who said he's gonna kill every Republican. Famously, if you listen to Fox and Friends, remember the famous speech he gave in front of the red lights,
yeah,
like in the earlier stages of his presidency, when he like I forget where it was. I think it was in Philadelphia or something, and the Republicans were like, this 800-year-old fossil fuel is so terrifying.
Oh my God,
He just said half the country is going to death camps.
It was the inverse of when you remember when like Trump would make a speech on a weirdly shaped stage and people would be like, it's Himmler's Nordic rune. He's trying to resurrect Hellboy.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think Trump knows that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm just an expert in like SS occult imagery.
His assistants might be, and then when they're setting up the room,
It's just that always I joked about, because it's like, dude, he's literally saying Hitlerian shit on top of the podium. Like he literally was like, we need to kill every immigrant after putting them in concentration camps, and they're like, but do you see the podium?
yeah.
Like he's really invested in esoteric Nazi runes.
Yeah, like the dog. I love like it's part of like a larger trend that I'm glad has kind of gone away of like extremism experts, where they would be like, "Look, he's doing dog whistle," and you listen to the speech, and he's like, "They're filled with diseases, they're raping everyone, and they're ruining our race." It's like, yeah,
you're
that's
like
what,
very subtle there.
Yeah. Glad you picked up on that.
Yeah.
So, but going back, Mr. Beast, because Donald Trump or Joe Biden is not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about President Beast, okay? President Donaldson, President James Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast. What do we think about this? He says going to, for problems I'm in, which means that there's like stuff that he's not ignorant in.
He's just being humble. They're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
aren't.
Yeah. He's like, Xi would toss Jimmy around like a chew toy if he became president.
What do you think G would do if you stuck him in a grocery store and said that he can only use items that he can fit in his cart? He'd probably fold instantly.
Yeah, he wouldn't be
it's
able
not
to.
lasting long.
What do you mean? He actually he had to overcome the countryside of China in order to rise to power within the ranks of the Communist Party. He could over grocery challenge, is what I'm saying.
Now that okay, I think you might have a point that like the challenges could be the American version of the Cultural Revolution. Like if you're in a black category, you have to live in a grocery store.
American.
I like that.
I think
I like that policy.
yeah, I'm growing to support Mr. Beast now.
Yeah. But, it's cool. It's cool. I think this is. Wait, by the way, he says 15 years, but he's 26 years old.
What I don't know
So
what
you
the
have to
half
be
is.
50 or 45.
Does he
You have to
think?
be
No, you have to be
35.
35.
Ah,
Yeah.
So I don't think he knows that. I think he thinks you have to be 40 to
I
run
think he's
for
just hyping
president.
us up for his next video, which is going to be I age 15 years in a day.
Yeah. He's doing the reverse, that guy who's like trying to unlock by eating his
Brian.
blood or whatever. Brian Taylor Johnson.
Yep, Brian
Bri-
Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
Brian
You're in the middle
Johnson.
now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how you've been getting so young.
Yeah.
You're
Young and
following.
vibrant.
I mean, it could be a good thing though that he's getting political. I mean, obviously, it could go. It could be good or bad.
Could be lots of things.
But it's like it's
President Beast first video, 6 million or 3 million. President Beast compromise. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Wait, why am I at 3 million views? What is happening?
We don't know what it could be 3 million or 6 million of anything.
Okay, no, it can't. That's 6 million is a very
No,
specific
no,
number,
no.
Felix.
It could be
it's just
any-
double three.
Do you believe in this fucking administration or not?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Ay. Jesus. He does already kind of has a company in town, so he's there. Oh my God, this is Ford. It's Henry Ford. It's Henry Ford. Without the
Fascism.
politics, without the fascism.
We don't know that yet.
Well, it seems like he's more of a liberal. He's more of a
Yeah.
centrist.
Yeah.
I mean, like all those conservatives were like, how come you haven't killed your friend for transition? And he's
Yeah.
been like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's always funny when he's like as to how like hateful people are
Yeah.
to his lifelong friend. After consulting on the experts on the left and right, yeah, I mean, there's no. I do think that this could be a reality. in the future.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I think it's more realistic than like The Rock being president. I always thought that was overblown.
We are devolving, so who knows?
Who was the film star that became president? Was that
Ronald Reagan.
it was
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jimmy probably has more followers than him.
That's true.
Yeah, Reagan was in movies where like his co-star was a monkey. He wasn't like, you know, Clark someone. Like no one. I don't even know if there's like a modern equivalent to what kind of an actor Reagan was. Zachary Levi. He was like if Zachary Levi became president.
George of the Jungle.
I feel like it's only going to work on like an international wave. He needs his like Margaret Thatcher, like KSI person in the UK. To kind of
The new wave of neoliberalism. Yeah. If even half his audience able to vote, I mean, yeah, they will be.
Well, in
Maybe that's why I
15
say sure.
How many people voted in America?
I'm sure they're all in
It's
this room.
something like
60%, right?
60%. That's quite a
so
lot,
the
then.
last election, I think of what, something like 150 to 160 million.
Like
Yeah,
half
but
the country.
that was like super high in comparison to because like